Nada. Zero. If a lawyer represents you, don't you expect the lawyer to have your best interest for you? What about senators and representatives? Don't you expect the very same thing? To have the best interest for you and me? That is why I want each one of us in this room to stand up and speak out. I have given you the information. There's plenty more additional information. Spread the word. Don't be pew warmers. I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm flat broke. I do not have 25 PhDs behind me. Join the crowd. I don't either. I don't have even one. Gore should have said, the Kyoto Protocol, if adopted, might reduce temperatures by 700 of a degree Celsius. How much is that? Less than 1/10 of a degree. And we are about to spend $1 trillion on that. 10,000, okay. How do I come with 10,000? I assume there are 300 million people in America. That I assume that a family is 3 people. So that is 100 million to make the round figures off. Divide 10 million, 100 million into $1 trillion is 10,000 per family. That is what we will be stuck with. By the year 2050, and cost trillions of dollars. McCain-Lieberman, just read the yellow, this line.
McCain-Lieberman?
Yeah, spent how much?
$1,354 billion.
That is $1 trillion, $1.3 trillion is what he's proposing. That is McCain. For what? This is really sickening. And the next one are the 2 worst slides that I can think of. Richard Benedict, former special advisor to Kofi Annan, stated, a global warming treaty must be implemented even if there is no evidence. I'm a doctor. Bill, I have to amputate your arm even if there's no if there is no evidence in global warming. I could say the same thing to Fred. You have an extra arm, don't you, Fred? This makes me even sicker. Tim Wirth, former Undersecretary of State in the Clinton administration, something else. Where else was he? Who else knows him? Somebody's pointing here. He was senator from Colorado. He is supposed to represent us, to have the best interest for us. We have to write a theory of global warming, even if it is wrong. Now, who else's arm do you want me to amputate? Even if I'm wrong, I have to amputate your arm. That made me sick to read something like this. Lies and attempts to eliminate God have always been the case, so that is nothing new. But does it make any difference in our daily lives? On May 2007, Senator Barbara Boxer, and we cannot address her with ma'am. Keep that in mind. If you want to address her, do not address her with ma'am. Address her with senator. Proposed a global warming reduction tax. Now, this is not that bad. We can afford that. Cost per family of 4 only. Any guess? $10? How much? 2,000? Once? Twice? 4,500. Is she out of her mind or what? And she represents the best interest of you and me? The EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, called for the carbon credit tax of $175 on the milk cows, $80 on heads of beef cattle, $80 on heads of hogs. Prophetic Observer, January 2009. The end result for me could mean less of everything for everybody in America. From you rich folks to we poor folks. Everyone it will affect. Gas will go up, electricity will go up. It will affect everybody in this room. And the benefit? The benefit? Nada. The end result for me could include less of everything, including food and money. Sorry, I got the wrong picture, sir, but maybe you've eaten this before. Yeah, I know you ate a Subway, but is it okay? Will this do? Could increased taxes influence giving to the Lord's work? What do you think? All the head of household, you are minus $4,500. Compliments of Senator Barbara Boxer. Any other concerns? Global warming alarmist. Al Gore praised the work of Professor Paul Ehrlich. Anybody knows what he was talking about? We have a problem with this world. The best thing to save this world is to get rid of 90% of the people. Ehrlich has promoted population control and described human population growth as a